Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In my last video, I explained how many types of requests are there and different terminologies what we use in our API like base URL, endpoint, path parameters, body, headers, etc. Now in this video, I will explain you how to create different type of request using existing tools. So there are different tools which are there in market what you can use to create a request. For example, there are like REST client, advanced REST client, Postman, JMeter, etc. are tools. Mostly people use Postman or REST client or advanced REST client for creating the API request and using it. So first one I will start with is get request. In get request, basically whenever you are trying to create any request, first and most thing is you have to say which type of request is there, whether it is get or put or post. Then second thing is, once after deciding the type, you have to tell what is the base URL of your request. Base URL, as I already explained, base URL will be the URL of your server, which is unique to all the APIs which are available in that server. And then after saying base URL and type, you have to tell what is the endpoint. Endpoint means after the base URL, which is also called path. So these three things are mandatory. After that, like it depends on your API design, how they have designed the API, whether they want data in whether they want data in query parameters, whether they want data in form parameters, whether they want data in body. So that totally depends on your API design. One question that comes in my mind, that how we will know what is the API design, what is being designed by developer, which we need to test. So there is a reference point for this. Something called contract document. So whenever you start testing any API, you will have a document of that API, which tells what is the base URL, what is the type, what is the path, what is the like parameters they need, what are mandatory parameters, what are optional parameters. Every details will be mentioned in your contract. For showing the demo purpose, I have just taken some dummy APIs. Like this is one, and another one is this. So we'll show you uh, how to create the get request. So let's start with some of the request. So as I said, first we need to tell what type of request is there. So let's open our tool. Like I'm just opening the Postman. So in Postman, like you can create any request by clicking on plus. So once you go to create a request, you have to tell which type of request. So we'll select the get. Now you have to find out what is the base path. So for base path, it was open. So for base path, actually you have to use this http dot this. For this API, they have given base path as this. Now you have to find out what is the path of this API, what you are going to test. So I'll select the first one is slash API slash users. So we'll take this and we'll put it our Postman. Now after giving the base path and type, we need to see whether this accepts the parameters or path parameters or body. So by seeing at request, if you see this is saying page is equal to 2, page is equal to 2, which is coming after question mark, that means it is accepting the parameters. So we have to tell page is equal to 2 in our parameters. So we'll here is the parameter section where you can mention page is equal to value is 2. So if you observe, the same type of request is being formed in here. So once your request is there, you just have to say send, and it will give you the result with the status code. So first of all, you need to verify what is the status code. So even a status code will be mentioned in your contact document. So, and you can even generalize, if you are getting 200 means 200 is successful response, means you are getting response from the server. So this is what the response you have received. Now let's try some another get request. This is one where it is saying base path will be same as I said, and path will change. So path is slash user slash API slash user slash 2. So we'll go to our postman and slash user slash 2. So it will give us result related to second user. So if you hit this, it is just giving result related to 2. So if you want to change this, you can change this to 3 and it will give you result of third user. So this is called path parameter also, which is going in path. This is not after the question mark, so it is also called path parameter. So see, if you are entering 3 here, it is not coming under query parameter, so this is path parameter. Again, get request we can consider of, like, with auth. So as they have not mentioned anything over here related to auth, that means there is no authentication required for this API. That is why we have not entered anything in auth. Now if you wanna check some other API, like this is another get request, so we'll just check this. If you go to details of this, it is saying route is slash employee and base URL. I have not mentioned base URL over here, so we'll just go back and check the base URL over there only. So this is base URL. We'll go and create one more request. So this is of type get, then give the base URL and then give the this path slash API slash v1 slash employee slash API slash v1 slash employee 2 slash, and there is no query parameters, no path parameters, nothing. This is just required only base URL and path and type. Just hit and it should show the result. Yeah, so it is showing the result. So if you see this format is coming as in HTML, so even you can change this to JSON and it will look little beautiful. So this is another example of get request. I hope you will be able to create the get request. Just try getting some get APIs from which are available on internet, or maybe if you are in a company, you can just try getting some get request API and you can try hitting using Postman. If you face any issue, you can comment on my video, and if you like the video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching this. Bye.